What is up, guys, and welcome to a new episode here on the new Eriador server. And as you see, I have moved my parrot inside. And that is because of a couple of reasons. Well, first of all, we are going to name him today. And second of all, I have done some stuff outside. And I'm going to show you that in a moment, and we're going to work on a lot of that in this episode. But first, let's go down here and name this thing. But as you see in my inventory, I have something else as well. I have 2 beacons. I went out 2 days on about half an hour. I went out twice for about half an hour each time, yesterday and the day before. And the first day I only got 1 skull. But the second day, within the same time, I've gotten 5 more. So I am very happy. And we now have 2 beacons. Now what we just need is to do a bunch of mining to get enough iron and gold and everything to make a nice, big, awesome beacon for ourselves. And we can do a bunch of things with that. First of all, we can put haste on it to mine some stuff away down below. Or we could put regeneration on it. And that is definitely a thing I want to do. But for the name of the parrot, I've gotten a couple of suggestions to name it. But in my opinion, the best one was the one that came from Yeti Whiskers, who also plays here on the server, which was Kiwi. So we are going to call our little parrot buddy Kiwi. And here we go. And now he's standing. Don't do that, please. Now we have Kiwi, our little parrot buddy. And I really enjoy how it's just standing on this little thing. Eventually, I probably want him to be on a end rod. But since we don't have end rods yet, well, we're gonna stand him on a little iron bar, which looks great. But now, let's go and put these 2 away and go outside to take a look at what I've done here. And it's getting night. That's too bad. Well, as you see, we have all this cobble over here, and the cobble is going to be paths. And the granite is supposed to be where houses and other buildings and other things are supposed to be. So over here I already have 3 houses laid out, kind of. I'm going for square houses here because I thought all of my houses will be 3 wide and then 3 wide again. Basically pillar, 3 wide, pillar, 3, pillar. That's just how I like to make my houses. I sometimes go out of my way to do something different, especially for special buildings. So this won't be the case for everything, obviously. But the default houses just look best, in my opinion, when they're like that. So I have 3 of these houses here. And they are this shape because I thought having them pushed back another block this way, basically. So we would have it until here. Was too big, but taking these 3 away and putting a pillar here, so we have this area over here, that was too small, in my opinion. Let's actually go and take a little bit of a sleepy sleep. Let's go up here. And I love how the parrot is imitating the dogs. That is so cute. But let's wait until it's day again. There we are. So, I decided to go with those, well, basically square houses. And now we have a couple of mobs around the place. But as you see, a lot of this stuff has been terraformed. The whole hill is gone. I have done a lot of terraforming this way, because this was also a couple of blocks lower over here. If we can go to here, I think until here it was terraformed until about here. It was terraformed, so there are 3 layers on top, and it's all solid, so don't worry about any of mob spawning underneath. There might be other areas where I could do that. I was thinking of making it bigger over here and putting, well, just putting a layer of dirt above here. I'm still thinking about that. I'm not too sure how I'm gonna do this yet. Let's kill that witch really quickly. Let's see if we got a potion. I don't think we would, but no. Well, some sugar. Always good, I guess. I haven't really used sugar yet. I'm not really using speed potions or anything. But hey, why not? So what I had in mind for the rest of the stuff over here. Well, over here, my plan is to put a wheat field. So that is why I set all of this up already. See how far I could go with the farmland from where the things are now. I know I need to put a water source like right here, otherwise these here won't do anything basically. And this one probably needs to move by 1 as well, so these can be done as well. But that is one of the things that is over here, and this is definitely probably going to be a thing that I'm going to do off camera. Because it's just so much work at once. I might actually terraform this hill down and make it like a sideways wheat field basically. Or make like a little sections. You know how the rice fields in... you know how the rice fields in like Indonesia and the Asian countries and stuff and over there all are. They have like these little sections. I know Prox did some of that last season. I don't know if he actually recorded that, but in a similar fashion, but make it look a little bit organic. And maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll keep it like this. Or maybe just a little bit of terraforming, because now it's really super flat. And I think we do need some more variation over this way. But then over here is going to be another house, and maybe even next to it another one. And there's a road here. I do want to make a bridge to the other side and do like a little kind of a little spooky witch hut thing over on the other side. Because then we have a place where we could possibly put our... then we have a place where we could possibly put our brewing stuff. Because I kind of want to put every single thing in a different place. I will probably have an area where I have everything together. But I like to have these little spots because the XP, all that stuff is going to be here, obviously, where the spider farm is. So down here is the spider farm. And on top of here, there's going to be a small church. So we're going to have a church here, and probably with some gravestones next to it as well. Because in these times, usually there are gravestones like right next to the church. And that kind of stuff. But I really have a cool design for this already. So that is something that I don't need to worry about anymore. It looks great. The inside looks great as well. But this one we're probably not going to do today. We're probably mostly going to be working on this side over here. And maybe a house over here as well. I'm not too sure how far we're going to go there. I want to move the cows to over here, by the way. Where these granite blocks are. Because then they are in the area for these farms here. Because there is going to be a farmhouse over here. Where, well, the farmer lives basically. And then over there you have that little house where, like, some of his workers might live or something. You know, people that work on the farm. And they might live over in that way as well. And then eventually, I first thought I wanted to have the kingdom that way. But I think I'm going to change that to over there. Because if we go over here, well, as you see, there is this big mountain thing kind of stuff over here. And what I was thinking is to expand the lower class area, so all of this, over to here, and maybe even over to down there, and then have like an area that people could get up on right here somewhere. Maybe even this, just this little cave, and terraform it into whatever we need. It's actually a little cave. Right, let's light this up really quickly. This is probably, yeah, I already thought it was a dead end. But that could be a thing that we will do here then. Other than that, I kind of want to use that maybe as mines. That's what I was thinking. And the migrator said to me, like, what could also be a thing is you could have the wall, like, right on the top of there. Like a small wall, having a wall there basically as the fence. So if like people from another kingdom come this way, they want to get into the kingdom, they can't, because there's a giant wall there. Or giant, not like really high, but there's a wall there and they have to climb the whole thing. So those are a couple of things that I was thinking of. Tell me what you think in the comments below. But I also want to do it like this because the taiga stops here. It goes on that way still, but it stops here. So we would have a small part over here, as we can go on that way a lot farther. We do have to think in mind, or take in consideration, that there is a plains over that way as well. But we could definitely go in here, and then that would look better with the like entrance as well, because otherwise we would have an entrance like right here, and it would be kind of obstructed by this house, and if we have it over here, then it wouldn't. So that's what I'm thinking here. I have rambled on for way too long already. I think I am going to get to work a little bit here. I am going to put some more houses in place and actually build up the walls and everything, and I will be back when I have some stuff done. I'm not sure when yet. Maybe we'll even work on like the first part of the wall after I have some houses done here. So we'll see what we'll do in the rest of the episode. My plan is at least to go building. So I have done a bunch of stuff, and I mean a bunch of stuff. First of all, there's a pressure plate here, and there wasn't one here because we had the door placed like this, basically. So there you saw a little bit already. So zombies could not get in, but I have moved the villagers, so I will be taking out this part over here and putting more storage there, because we really need it, as you see, especially for stone and dirt, because we just have way too much of that stuff now. But I have been working on some of the houses. They're not done yet, of course. They are not done yet, but they look quite good already. So we have the standard stairway roof design. I have not used this design in so long because I wasn't really a fan of it too much, but I think it works here. I think it really works here, especially with the variation of stairs and normal blocks in there, which I really like. So we have done some detailing work. As you see, the first piece of the path is in, and there is some more detail around the houses, which actually looks really nice. It makes them look a lot better than they looked before, and I really like them. So I added the blinds basically and some extra detail on the outside, and I also added some stuff right over there, which we'll take a look at in a moment. First of all, there are these well, fences basically. I do not have them over here, which I do want to add as well. But that is basically so it looks like one thing. You cannot go into there. And that is something I really wanted to do, to make it all feel the same. Also, I do still need to put a lot of grass and everything around, of course. And I added the doors to these guys, and some nice flower things. They are random. This one has 2, this one has 1, this one has 1, this one has none, and then this one over here has 2 again. And if there are gonna be more of these kinds of houses, they can be random. But now we kind of want to do some stuff together. First off, I have a chicken coop, and it looks like the chickens are laying eggs to the side too much. Because we are getting some of them. And that is because we have 3 hopper minecarts inside of here. But it's only 3 for 6 spaces. So that's why we're not getting the ones that are on the outside. Though that should not be a problem as long as we could pick them up. But we cannot here. But it's not too big of a problem because we don't need that many eggs anyway. And if I were to put 3 more hopper minecarts there, then they would make a minecart moving noise, which is really annoying. So I now want to start with making the chimneys. So in every house I have one of these corners without any windows. This one has 2, but for instance, the one on the opposite side here only has 1 of those, because it has more windows than the one over there. And certain ones have more windows, others have less. This one has the same as the one over there, and this one I think has the same as the one over there. Yes, see? And then the one at the back there has something different again, I think, but this is what we are going to go with. So we can take that out. And I am thinking about putting it like partially, for down here anyways, on the outside. So we are going to see some cobblestone on the outside. And actually, let me grab some andesite. Yes, andesite. Let me, where did I put that? I put that away somewhere else, because I wanted to know how much I had. And this is it. Because a lot of people need andesite, I thought maybe I can sell some. I have a bunch, but I'm probably also gonna need a lot eventually. Maybe not now, but in the future I'm definitely gonna use that a lot more. And it looks quite nice. So if we were to put some stuff over here, and then I was thinking, let me just put that over there. I was thinking a slab there. No, not that one here. Like that. And have those over there. Yes, that looks quite good. Then we're gonna get rid of all that. And we're just gonna top it off like that. And then what we're gonna put in there is a magma block, because we do not want everything to catch fire. And we can light, I think, actually the whole room with this. I think the whole room is lit now. But we'll have to take a look at that. And then over here, maybe we should put like a dark block over there. Let's see if we have a really dark block. I don't think I have ink sacs. So I don't think I can make like black concrete or anything. Could put obsidian there, but that is kind of too purple. Maybe coal blocks? Let me make some coal blocks. There we go. Now we have some coal blocks which we could use over there to kind of make it feel like it's going up. You know, I could also go with black glass to make it feel darker, but that's already, yeah, that's pretty nice actually. So now from up here, we're just gonna fill this in, or make a too wide thing that goes up. It doesn't need to be perfect, you know. It doesn't need to be exactly 4 up again. But something like this, and then we will put a stair over there, a cobblestone wall here, Shall we just go for the cobblestone wall, or shall we put a slab on top of that? I think maybe just the cobblestone wall can work already. Yes, just the cobblestone wall can work already. I do want to add some things though. And that is add some of those, or one of those actually, at the top. So let's go back up here and change this one out for, I'm jumping too much, for one of those, and then add some andesite in here to make it feel a little bit different. And let's take a look at that. Oh, I do like that a lot. So now you see there we have the outside part. Here we go. And then there we have the actual like big thing. And that looks quite good. I'm not too sure about that though. Maybe we could do something with that. Make it look kind of different, but we'll see. Let's go towards the next house. So we're in the next house, and this one we actually have the ladder on the wrong side. But with this one, you're not really going to see it here, so we don't really need to take out everything. We just need to take out these, because the rest you're not going to see. So let's add some of that to here. This kid is talking about the tutorials. Yep, they keep coming back for me. It's really annoying that they're just randomly coming back while they shouldn't. But yeah, I hope they fixed that in the coming updates. So for these people it might be kind of hot going up. Let's get rid of that. Put that there. Actually we do need some here, don't we? So let's just put those there. Because this one you won't see from the outside except if you jump on there. But it doesn't really matter, you shouldn't really be jumping on there anyways. Yep, exactly. That is, it's just, yeah. I like that they added it. For some people it will be great that they added that, but for people that know how to play the game, it's kind of bad. Like it's kind of annoying. There, that one can go. Or do we have something else on our hotbar that we don't use? No, we do not. So there we go, that's the second one. And then let's go to this one. And put another one in. So this one I think you do see, yes you do. And you actually see all of that easily as well. Don't walk into that, please. But there will be like plants and all that around here, so that might make it look a lot better already. But we'll see how it works out. Dang it. I'm just gonna stay that there. I don't care. There we go. We need a slab. And we need too much, basically. So there we go. And then there. Now we need this guy again. And we need that guy. So let's get rid of these. Put that there. All of that. And then give me that. Then go up here to put the last things in. And now we need this guy again. It's just so annoying. Not having enough space on your hotbar is the worst. But that's kind of our own fault too. I mean, Shall we make this one a bit lower? I think I want to make this one a bit lower. Maybe even the other side around. Like that. Maybe we should do that with that one as well. Not lower, but the other way around. So, give me that and that. And then let me be on the back here. There we go. Then putting that on top. So now it's the other way around. I think it doesn't really make a difference if they are, basically. Or it does actually make a difference. You kind of see the other one there. It's a bit of variation, which is nice. Maybe these are actually too tall. I kind of like that better. But we'll see what we'll do with them. Eventually, they kind of need to be tall as well, I guess. But they are quite tall for these kinds of houses. Or the height of these houses. So we are going to take that away. I am going to make this one lower. And the other one maybe 2. So, again, there is a difference in height. Just to add that little bit of variation. And then I am gonna make it go the same way. And then on the other side I will have one of them go the same way as this one, and another one having it pointed at that direction. So the other way around. So it's starting to look a lot better. I have put some grass down, some flowers. I've also put some leaves around the place, put some ferns down, and even some tall ferns and tall grass. And I think it looks amazing. I really like these small portions of leaves around the place. It might not look the best right now, but when we have Optifine, I can put smooth lighting on again, and then it looks even better. I'm just lagging too much to have smooth lighting on currently, but let's just take a look at this. It's actually not too bad right now, but if I am going to play for a while with smooth lighting, I can already tell that there is a lot more lag than without it. So that is why I am not using smooth lighting right now. But it is just looking amazing. It's looking really amazing, and I can't wait to put in more of these things, more of these houses, the other things over here. But for now, this has been the episode. We have done a whole bunch of things. We have made a ton of houses, a lot of progress on this outside part here of our base. And in the next episode, we're probably going to work on something that is going to be more inside of it, kind of, I guess. My plan is maybe to start on the gate of where we can get into our kingdom. But that is for the next episode. I will see you then.